Hey guys, what's up? This is Morningstar LOL1 with Vintage Doll Adventures, bringing you vintage dolls to a modern world. And today I have a doll repair video for you. This is going to be on a Horseman 1967 doll. I don't know what character she was made to be, so I don't really know much about her, but I'm going to be doing this video to show you how to repair her eyes, which this will go for all Sleepy Doll eyes because there's not a lot of repair videos on YouTube about that. And I might show you how to reroot hair a little bit, or just technique on how to reroot hair, because there isn't a lot of videos on how to reroot doll heads that are like these large baby doll vinyl doll heads. And I won't show you how to repair her crier. I don't know if you can see the stitching. I've already repaired that. I repaired that when I first got her because I noticed it wasn't working. But I don't know if you can hear this. And all I really did for that was just replace the bag and clean it because it got stuffing in the crier, which was preventing it from making noise. But so yeah, let's just get on with the video and I will show you how to repair her right away. Alright, so if you haven't noticed, she has a vinyl head and a cloth body, and what we're going to do, because she has stitching around her head to keep her head onto the cloth body, is we're going to take a pair of scissors and we're going to attempt to remove the stitching. Try not to cut the cloth too much, but I have not repaired a doll's eyes on a doll with a cloth body before, so hopefully we'll be able to put her head back on her body. That'll make it easier to put the head back on. So I'm going to spare you as much time as it takes to cut her head off, and I will show you when her head is off what to do next. I'm back, sorry. I got a lot of stuffing on my computer, and there's still a lot of stuffing in the doll's head, so what we're going to do is we're going to dispose of that stuffing. And her body's over here. I just finished taking the head off, and after I dispose of the stuffing, I'm going to show you what to do next. Well, if you're going to do this and your doll's head has a lot of stuffing in it, I recommend you lay down a sheet or something, or a plastic bag, because I have stuffing everywhere. It's all over the floor. It's just everywhere. It's on my computer, and it takes a long time to get it out, and you gotta shake the head really hard and use I use the scissors to help get some of it out, but there's still some up in there, but I've got most of it. And I don't know if you can see, but there's these little eye pocket socket thingies in there, and they're just like these little nubby things. And what we're gonna do next for the project is we're going to boil her head, and once her head is nice and soft, we're gonna put our thumbs up in there and we're gonna pop out the eyes, and then I'm gonna show you how to go about that. And then after the eyes are out, I'm going to show you how to repair them, and so that way they're fully repaired so they may sleep again. Okay, I've taken safety precautions. I've put on some latex gloves. I advise you guys to do this too, because we're working with boiling hot water and it may get burned. So you can use dishwashing gloves as well. I don't have any of those, so I'm sticking to the latex gloves. But I have a pot about this size, and I have the stove set to medium, I believe. I'll leave it on there for a while, and then if it seems like it's taking too long, I might set it to medium high. But I have the head right over here, and I will drop the head in the pot. I like to do it while it's still waiting to boil. I want to let the water seep into the head to let it sink down. And once the water is done boiling, I'm going to show you the next step. Okay, well, I got the eyes out. This is what they will look like once they are removed. But our goal is to pop these in half and repair the eye part inside and then get it back together. But it took me a while to get it out. My thumbs are in pain. The water was insanely hot even with the gloves. And I'm glad I'm double jointed, or else I wouldn't be able to really get these eyes out. So Now, I'm going to take it to the next part of the video and show you how to repair the eyes themselves. Alright, I opened one of the eyes already because I deleted the video where I opened the first eye because I messed up in there. But I'm going to put this camera inside of the doll head because I'm going to need both hands to show you how to open the eye. So, give me one moment as I place it in here. And perfect. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to polish eyes, and I'm also going to show you how to open them. So let's get to the opening first. You're going to need some pliers for this, and you're just going to want to take your pliers and press on the metal here. Just go all around and press it, but you don't want to push it in too hard or else you're going to bend the metal, and that is not good. If you bend it, then it's harder to get it back on. So, I'm just going to do this now. One moment. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is polish the eyes. I've already been polishing this one. Got most of the dirt off of it, and it's looking pretty good so far. But what you're going to want to do is polish the inside and the outside with the Q-tip and get as much dirt as you can. I've already polished this one, as I said. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take some sewing machine oil and put it on the end of the Q-tip. There. Now, I'm going to take the eye that is not polished and get as much dirt as I can. And I'm going to also polish the inside after I'm done with the outside. And so far, this is looking pretty good. Okay, there we go. So now that the eyes have been polished, I'm going to show you how to reapply them and put them back in to the little capsules. Okay, so you're going to want to take this part of the capsule, the top part, because inside you can see little tiny dents that are meant for these little nudges here. And you're going to want to place it as so, right there. And you're gotta make sure that it's lined up with the nudges. And you're going to take the pliers and you're going to bend the metal so it will hold together. I think that works. I think that might be good. I'm not sure. Let's test it. Yeah, that works. Oh, wait. Maybe not. This takes a while of testing. Okay. Oh, it fell out. So, you're just going to adjust it as much as you can until you find a place that you like, where the eye starts to make the sleeping motion. Oh, I see what's wrong. I bent the plastic. So what I'm going to do is push on it, hopefully not break it with the pliers. And there. Hopefully that works. I'm sorry. I realize that I'm doing most of this off camera. Well, until I finish I'm going to put this video on pause, and I will show you when I've finished adjusting it. So this little part of the eye keeps popping out of the top metal part, and that can be easily fixed. You just gotta bend it until you find the right spot, but the only reason it keeps popping out is because I'm trying to fit it into the bottom piece of the cap. And as you can see, I've used 2 needle nose pliers to bend the bottom part a little bit so it would fit easier with the top part, because we've already bent that. And this is how it's supposed to look originally before you bend anything. So I'm going to continue bending this, and you just want to hold one end with one of the pliers and the other end you're going to want to curl out. But once you get the cap together, you're going to want to use some super glue to keep it on, and make sure you do not glue any part of the plastic eye to anything, or else you won't be able to fix it. I will show you what it looks like after I've finished putting the cap together. Okay, I've been able to adjust the metal enough where I can place the cap back in. So to secure it, I'm going to I'll take these pliers because they extend out longer. I'm going to take the pliers and the little pieces of metal that are still sticking out. I'm going to carefully push the metal back in and make sure that the cap will be staying in place, so that way the eyes will be good enough to put back in to the head. Alright, I've finished the first eye. I bent most of the metal in, and then I secured it with super glue. I'm going to go on to the next eye with the same process, and hopefully everything works out good, and then I'm going to show you how to put the eyes back into the doll's head. Okay, so the eyes are finished. They work perfectly fine, and what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the head. I'm boiling the head again so that way the head will be soft enough to put the eyes back in. And I can't really record the way I'm going to put the eyes back in because I'm going to need 2 hands for this. But you're going to want to use some pliers, or have somebody help you with pliers, because I got these where you just squeeze them and they open this way. So it's easier just to bend the vinyl so you can put the eye in. And if it seems like the vinyl is a little too stretched out, just put it in the water again and it should go back to normal. So I'm going to show you when it's done, and I will be right back. Alright, she is done. She works perfectly. She sleeps well. And I might get a wig for her later on. Or I could just reroot her once I get hair for this. I'm going to make a reroot video later on at one point. So, a few announcements before I end this video. So, I will be offering shoutouts for anyone who wants a shoutout, as long as it's a doll channel. Because I'm not just going to give a shout out to anyone. As long as you regularly show dolls on your channel, then I will give you a shout out. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section. And if you know of any other doll repair videos, please send me the link to that, because I would love to see them. And that's about it. So like I said, any questions or anything at all, put it in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.